Something that could be quite big is going to take place in the world of XRP, and we are about to see it. A number of individuals are currently debating whether or not it would be feasible to destroy all of the XRP that is currently being kept in escrow. The rate at which XRP is being burned at the moment is roughly 5,000 each day, which is equivalent to approximately 1.825 million for the entire year. Despite this, there is a growing concern that this rate will continue to rise in the years to come. Additionally, it has been declared by a few individuals that up to 25,000 XRP are getting burned each and every single day. It is a really intriguing concept that this behavior may be connected to Ripple's escrow accounts, as it has been proposed that this is the case. In light of the fact that a former director of Ripple has stated that the company may burn all of the XRP that is now in escrow at the same moment, the situation has grown far more discouraging. Something looks to be more than just a conversation on the chance that something will take place. Rather, it indicates like there is more going on. Even more intriguing is the fact that this event takes occurring at the same time that Ripple Labs has stated that it will buy back more than $1 billion worth of XRP from the market. This makes the scenario even more intriguing. Numerous hypotheses have been put out on the connection between Ripple's deal with the SEC and the repurchase and the expected escrow burn. These hypotheses have been suggested in a variety of different ways. Ripple is still in need of XRP, which is the rationale for the buyback. A trust burn of this nature has significant ramifications for the person who is the victim. It is possible that the value of each currency could rise to $10,000 in the event that all of Ripple's XRP that was being held in escrow was destroyed. I have arrived at the conclusion that a value of $10,000 per XRP might be necessary for Ripple Labs to continue operating and expanding. This conclusion is based on the findings of my research, as well as the fact that Ripple Labs is creating an increasing number of partnerships and requires XRP to maintain these ties. Enjoy your day, family. I would want to express my gratitude for your returning to the location that you have complete faith in for all matters pertaining to XRP. There are a few things that we need to take care of first before we can proceed with the programming for today. Today's programming will continue. Please do me a big favor and click the like button, the subscribe button, and the notifications button so that you can become a member of our vibrant community. Thank you. Pause for a second because there is something that is going to happen that is going to be really incredible. When we reach the milestone of 60,000 members, we are going to distribute a sizable amount of XRP to those who have joined our community. Participating in the giveaway is a pretty simple process. It's simple. All you need to do is 3 things to get started. If you want to maximize your chances of being approved, you should make sure that you are well prepared and leave a hash in the comments section. Numerous studies have mentioned the same thing, which is that Ripple's connections with foreign payment systems will cause XRP to reach $10,000. This is the conclusion that has been suggested by these reports. Ripple's global alliances are growing and are dependent on XRP, which means that a significant increase in the value of XRP is not only possible, but it may even be essential. This is because of the fact that their expansion is based on XRP. Recent studies, both public and private, reveal that XRP is growing all over the world. The expansion of XRP has been nothing short of exponential, and those reports demonstrate that it is spreading everywhere. According to a study that was carried out by BlackRock, with the help of this study, which illustrates how XRP is evolving into a global cross-border payment service, the most important aspects are brought to light. This momentum has only been strengthened by the recent declaration made by the Central Bank of Ireland that they aim to embrace XRP for transactions that take place across international borders. This announcement has only served to enhance this momentum. Regarding the payment system, XRP is now formally certified as being trustworthy and secure. This accreditation was previously not available. Due to the fact that this new development has taken place, Ripple, the company that was responsible for the establishment of XRP, is now a registered provider of virtual asset services. This is a significant signal that XRP possesses a tremendous deal of potential in the field of finance, such that it is a significant indication. Within the context of this interim phase, the Global Central Bank of Japan has commenced the use of XRP for their local as well as international banking systems. The development of a digital currency for central banks that is based on the XRP system is now being worked on by more than 30 central banks working together. The occurrence of this is a component of a bigger trend that is now taking place. According to reports, 19 of these central banks have acquired XRP with a total value of more than $9.4 billion. This information comes from certain sources, The potential that the FedNow instant payment service will start using XRP is not even taken into consideration by this percentage. This is because the percentage does not take into account the possibility. The FedNow instant payment network is apparently exploring employing XRP for the blockchain component of its payment system, according to documentation that has been released openly. The fact that this trend is occurring suggests that people are becoming more convinced that the technology that underpins XRP can be deployed in the financial applications that are currently in use. When it comes to the proposal that the Federal Reserve of the United States has to entirely purchase XRP in Ripple Labs, there is no possible way to express enough great things about it. This action, which is intended to prevent regular people from purchasing XRP, has resulted in a significant shift in the world of finance. Instead of developing a conventional CBDC, central bank digital currency, the Federal Reserve intends to use the RippleNet system, which makes use of the XRP ledger and digital asset. This action has caused a significant shift in the world of finance. Because of its efficiency, low cost, and positive impact on the environment, the RippleNet system has been increasingly popular in recent years. In order to make use of the RippleNet system and the XRP ledger, Ripple Labs has already established relationships with important central banks in over 8 countries, including the countries that make up the BRICS group. Due to the fact that these ties have already been established, this technique offers a number of benefits that are particularly helpful. In an official statement, the Federal Reserve has suggested that XRP and XLM have the potential to play a substantial role in the blockchain component of their FedNow payment system. This information was provided by the Federal Reserve. The fact that they are taking blockchain technology seriously is demonstrated by the fact that they are actively engaging in this activity. The partnership between the FedNow service and Metal Blockchain, which enables the rapid conversion of fiat currency to stablecoins, is a key step toward the integration of traditional banking with decentralized finance, according to one of their articles. This relationship allows for the rapid conversion of fiat currency to stablecoins via the FedNow service. At this point, the only means for people living in the United States to donde. On the other hand, the FedNow system, which is still in the process of being built, has the intention of incorporating coins into its framework. Over 120 companies have submitted their registrations to make use of this platform. The United States Bank and Exchange Bank are examples of new businesses that are included in this group. Other companies that are included in this group include payment processors and solution providers. By virtue of the possibility that Ripple may be incorporated into the FedNow service, our comprehension of the realm of digital banking is on the verge of undergoing a substantial transformation. A number of fintech organizations, including Ripple, are being considered for participation in this project. Many people have taken notice of it because of the open-source distributed ledger technology that it provides, as well as the clever cross-border payment solutions that it provides. Stellar Lumens XL LLM is also featured on the list of potential partners for the FedNow service. This is an additional point of interest. Stellar Lumens is distinguished by its blockchain-based payment network, which enables international remittances to be processed more quickly and at a lower cost. This is one of the most significant characteristics of Stellar Lumens. The possibility that XRP will hit $10,000 in the near future, and the likelihood that a significant sum of XRP will be burned from Ripple Labs' escrow account are the 2 most important things that we were discussing before. This brings us back to the 2 most important things that we were discussing previously. The digital asset known as XRP will undergo substantial developments as a consequence of these 2 events, which will take place concurrently. These occurrences will take place simultaneously. It is likely that the price of XRP will reach the level that was projected to be $10,000 as a consequence of the planned burning of a considerable volume of XRP due to Ripple's lockup. Matt Hamilton, a former director of Ripple, has indicated that the company has the capability to burn all of the XRP that is stored in its escrow wallet. This was one of the factors that contributed to the strengthening of this hypothesis. Considering that Ripple is still in court with the SEC, this revelation is quite relevant due to the circumstances that have arisen. It is possible that a burn of this kind could be included in a settlement agreement. Both of these possibilities are possible.